Okay, so as I said before, I'm going to try and go through my background and stuff so you guys can get to know me a little better. So I graduated with a Bachelor of Commerce degree in 2010, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's just a business degree. And really, like a lot of college students who just finished, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and I had zero money plus a bunch of student loans. So I ended up working for a construction company during the winter, and I live in Canada. And if you don't know, the temperatures can go anywhere from minus 20 to minus 30 and beyond. And I absolutely hated the work. I hated my boss, and I hated the small paychecks I was getting at the end of every couple of weeks. So the day I hit rock bottom, I was asked to do a task by the same boss that I thought was unsafe, and I refused to do it. He looked at me and fired me on the spot. I remember the look in his eyes was just lifeless and made me feel deflated and worthless. And I drove home feeling absolutely embarrassed. And this is the first time I've ever been fired from anything in my life. I barely even knew what fired was. And I had no idea what I was going to do from there. So when I got home and over the next couple of days, I started to look at what I was going to do and look at my life. And I tried internet marketing before a few times. I'd bought a few products, but I made no money. And like you guys know, I spent a bunch of money on products. So I decided to give it one more shot. But I had to look at the mistakes I'd made up to that point and kind of decide how I got here and start putting the responsibility on myself. And it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to me. It didn't come overnight and it wasn't easy, but I've been able to make myself a success online, and now I'm living the life that I thought was impossible back then, that I saw other people living. And now I've begun teaching others to do the same. So here's my values and beliefs. At the end of the day, if you really want to be rich, you'll never get rich working for somebody else. You got to work for yourself. And self-belief is crucial in all this. You got to believe in yourself because it is possible if you put in the work and you do the right things. There's no substitute for hard work. I mean, like I told you, my success didn't come overnight, and I don't know of anybody who's had long-lasting success online that did come overnight. But if you start building momentum, if you start slow and every day get better and better, you're going to be a success, and you're going to be making lots of money before you know it, and it's sooner than you think. So what this all means to you? Well, I know success is possible online because I've achieved it, and I've watched others do the same, and now I want you to do the same. And have you ever heard the statistics on people who buy internet marketing courses and end up following through? There's a fact that like 70% or 75% of people never even open the package, and 90% of people never even try, never even attempt. I want you to become one of the 10% that actually puts in the effort, actually tries things, and then becomes even a smaller percentage of people who actually succeed, because it is possible. And if you just put in the work, you're already beating 90% of the people. So that's pretty cool. So thanks for listening, guys. Stay tuned over the next little while, and I'm going to keep giving you guys some cool content. All right, guys. Take care.